What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video of Homemade Muscle, we'll be talking about circuit training. Circuit training, in simple words, is doing one exercise after the other with a really short amount of rest. So you're basically switching from one exercise to the other. The moment you're set, the moment you've assumed your position, you just begin. Try not to rest more than 15 seconds. Sometimes you might take like 2 to 3 breaths before you start, but that's it. The way you want to structure your exercises is alternating from an upper body exercise to a lower body exercise, or from an upper body exercise to a core exercise. So this way you're not mixing up a lot of the same muscle groups, and you're giving your body the opportunity to rest in between sets, but at the same time you're keeping your heart rate elevated. The amount of exercises you want to be doing is anywhere between 3 and 6. For beginners, you can start with 3, but don't go anywhere above 6, because then the quality of the workout just begins to suck. You're too tired, you're just doing repetitions, but your technique is really bad. The amount of reps you want to be doing is, you can basically focus on 6 to 10 repetitions if you want more of a strength effect. And if you want to burn more fat, if you want to work on more of a hypertrophy pump, you're going to work anywhere between 10 and 15 repetitions, or even up to 20 for muscle groups such as your lower body, legs, and your core. So for example, a circuit training set could be starting with handstand push-ups, which is an upper body pushing exercise, switching to weighted lunges, which is a lower body exercise. Next, moving on to, again, an upper body exercise. This time, ideally, you want to do a pulling exercise, since the previous movement pattern was a pushing exercise, the first exercise. And after that, you can move on to a core exercise, such as wood choppers or leg raises or crunches. Circuit training has 2 major benefits. Number 1, that's time. So if you're really restricted in terms of time, if you just have something like 30 minutes to work out, circuits can be an awesome solution, since in more or less 30 minutes you can get a whole body workout. And the second benefit is fat loss. Before I get into all the fat loss details, I want to give you a short disclaimer. If you haven't mastered the basics in terms of technique, and if you don't have a solid strength foundation, you have no place into doing circuits. First of all, you should be able to do anywhere between 10 and 12 really good quality repetitions in the exercises that you want to use in a circuit. And you should also be able to do them with perfect technique, because when it comes to circuits, they're just so demanding and challenging, and you get so fatigued at points that it's really easy to mess up your technique, get injured. I see people at parks all the time, like personal trainers having a big group of people doing circuits with them, and the visual effect is just terrible. Just by watching these people, I can feel my shoulders and my lower back hurting. And that's because these trainers never have the time to show these people proper technique. So those of them who don't have experience can really get messed up. Now, since I'm done with my disclaimer, let's get back to the fat loss benefits. Number 1, the reason that circuits are so effective in terms of getting shredded is they combine the best out of 2 worlds. Number 1, strength training, and number 2, anaerobic exercise. That's things such as sprints. So you're building some muscle, you're keeping your heart rate elevated at the same time, and this really shocks your metabolic system. This demands a big amount of energy. The other thing is, you are doing a whole body workout every time, so always a good thing. And number 3 is, you also get an increased energy expenditure after your workout. So your metabolism is elevated for a lot more hours. And even after you're done with your workout, you're still burning calories. Now, how many calories? This is pretty debatable, but we've seen in some studies that strength training burns more calories than cardio for the next 36 to 72 hours, depending on the studies you've read. But still, that's not that negligible. It's not like a big difference. And when you combine, though, these 2 cardio and strength training, basically anaerobic training and strength training, the effect you can get, the post-workout metabolic effect, will probably be a lot more serious. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna leave you with an example of the secret workout I did today. Leave some comments below if you have any questions or if you want to add anything to today's topic. And until next time, keep on training.
Mm.